Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Brookfield Central. WIAA Regional Semis here. Matt Peck, Elijah Vincelata back from sabbatical. I'm kidding. We had a couple weeks off here. Now we're back here. We're back at the same exact place we ended our regular season. The last two games, Brookfield Central High School. I want to thank Brookfield Central for helping us out in the playoffs once again this year. Tonight they welcome the DeForest Norskies to town. And I forgot to put the head coach's name for DeForest. It's Eric Stewart, led by Eric Stewart, and we'll talk about their regular season once a little bit. DeForest finished 7th in the Badger Large, 2-12 this year. They finished with an 8-17 record. They are the 9th seed coming into the playoffs this year. They took down Reedsburg the other night, 84-66 in an 8-9 matchup over at Reedsburg High School. So they come in here to Brookfield Central with a win already in the playoffs. Meanwhile, Brookfield Central, we know a lot about them, especially as of recent. They obviously fell to Tosa West when we were here, but they went on the road the next week and beat Tosa East on the road, and they tied the Greater Metro Conference at 12-4 with Tosa West. There's a chance they could, Brookfield Central wins their next two games, Tosa West wins their next two games, they could see each other on Thursday night next week. That would be really exciting, in my opinion, to be able to witness that again, because that was a really fun matchup.
Probably a different location, huh? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's scheduled for Beaver Dam, but I doubt they make them go that far. But these two teams, I mean, Brookfield Central, Tosa West, they got to play their games in front of them still. They still got two games they got to win in order to get there. This is March, and you could expect anything like we saw.
Remember around this time last year,
yep.
your big call for Anthony Bowl in the playoffs for St. Case?
Well, it was Anthony Rise at first.
Yeah? Oh, no, it isn't.
Well,
according to you.
Yeah. All right, so the national anthem's set to get underway, and we'll listen to the national anthem here, and then we'll get ready for a tip-off and starters after this.
Officials and fans at all times. Now to honor America and those who claim our freedom, we ask that those who are able, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vincelata here at Brookfield Central High School. Excited for this one tonight. So now here comes the starting lineups. First for the DeForest Norskies. They come from the greater, let's just say the Madison area. So look at your starters here. We'll start off with number 0, Brooks Oman. Number 1, Lincoln Hotman. Number 2, Caleb Brandel. Number 13, Nick Hermison. And number 23, Liam Schleimer. And Norskies are coached by Eric Stewart, who, like I mentioned earlier, 8-17 in the regular season, 9th seed coming in, 2-12, 7th in the Badger Large. And here now are the Brookfield Central Lancers. And here's number 3, Anthony Rise, getting introduced first. We know him quite well. Every time Brookfield Central wins, he's right there with the mic. Nasir Avery, number 4.
Starting at 4, the 6'2" junior, number 24,
Matthew James, number 24.
At 4, the 6'8" junior,
Number 31, Henry Grutzmacher. And number 33, Evan Prusko. I'll tell you this, though. What a savior Henry Grutzbacher's dad has been. Twice now, when we come here, they've had wrestling tournaments scheduled either the same day or the next day, and they've shut down their Wi-Fi, and we've had to go to the different sources of energy. So,
make it sound like we're in science class right now.
Yeah, it seems like we are. All right, so we're going to set the tip here. It's going to be Grutzbacher and Schlemer on the BC logo, set to start us off here on this beautiful WIAA regional semifinal game. And here we are underway, and DeForest, the 9th seed, starts out with it. Hotman with the ball at the top. Pass, beautiful pass inside, blocked that time, but rebounded by DeForest. Back to the top of the key now. Give it around here now. Brookfield Central bringing out a pretty big crowd on our side right below us. They've done a pretty good job all year. Looking to spin around now. Pulls up, gives it a cross. Now to the right wing. Looking to drive in. Gives it in. Back out to the left wing now. DeForest doing some pretty good ball movement here early on. Only one shot attempt, which was blocked. Inside, and that's out of bounds to the Lancers. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we'll try to follow that score of Beaver Dam and Sauk Prairie. That winner of that will play the winner of this. The winner of that, if Brookfield Central wins tonight, regardless, the winner of that game comes here tomorrow night here in Brookfield.
On Zaleski Sports, too.
Yeah, Brookfield Central wins tonight. You'll see us on Zaleski Sports once again tomorrow. Brookfield Central does fall. It'll probably likely be an off day. I don't think we'll be able to get a game, but we'll see. But we'll just focus on the game that's in front of us right now. A lot of game here. Grutzbacher going inside, pass, and cannot finish. Cannot finish again. And fighting for it, and DeForest comes back with it. Oh, that's not the way Brookfield Central want to start on that end. 2 shot attempts that could easily went in. So now back to DeForest.
You think both these teams right now kind of just getting the playoff jitters out?
Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Rise.
Both teams very nervous early on. Just get those jitters out and continue to do your game, what you've been doing the first 24, 25 games of the regular season up to now.
Anthony Rise pulls up. He's got it. First points of the regional round go to Anthony Rise, and that's one guy DeForest is going to have to consist with, just like Tosa West did a couple weeks ago. That's one way you could try to beat Brookfield Central. And
someone bet the over on him?
Yeah. Caleb Brando cannot get that one to go. Meanwhile, back to Brookfield Central now. Avery now with the basketball on the left wing. Back to Prusko. Gives it inside. Grutzbacher up with it. Grutzbacher's got it. 4-0 Lancers here early. Now Hotman with the basketball. Back to Brandel from the left wing. Back to the top of the key. Giving it around here now. DeForest has struggled a little bit early with the shot attempts, and just like that again, they just cannot get him to fall early on.
What was the spread on Massey ratings today? That's what
I didn't even check that. I forgot about that. Avery going inside now. Gives it back out to Rise. Rise says, shoot a 3. No good, but Avery underneath for the rebound. Prusko outside now. Brookfield Central doing a pretty good job here early on grabbing the rebounds. Grutzbacher using his size and fouled. Now I'll send Henry Grutzbacher to the line. Grutzbacher misses the first free throw. And he makes the second one.
Hearing some DeForest fans here tonight, too.
I don't know.
Making the trip.
5-0 lead. I saw some in the hallway when I went out to get a roster. A lot of parents.
I heard 0 for 1 chance.
Yeah, I see some purple on the other end, though. You think an hour and a half, so I mean, not too bad. Friday night.
Forest, the Madison suburb or metro area.
Yep.
Right by Sun Prairie, north of it.
Now here back to the top of the key. Giving it back to Oman. Oman now with the basketball. Oman driving in. Spinning around, looking. Gives it back outside now. Brookfield Central, pretty good defense here early on. Back out to the left wing. Looking to go in with it, trying to spin. Gives it back. Ooh, he almost traveled there.
DeForest can't really find their shots right now.
And they still cannot. And Grutzbacher grabs the rebound.
You got to give the credit here with that defensive look right now from Dan Wandry's squad.
So Nasir Avery in the corner now with the ball. Gives it back to Prusko. Gives it into Grutzbacher. Pulling up, but they got it. Grutzbacher 5 early on here of 7 for Lancers. Now for the left wing, DeForest a scoring drought of almost 5 minutes now to start the game. Looking to spin, up, and no good again. Rebounded by Grutzbacher. Rise with it, fast pace. And who's going to come up with that ball? Out of bounds. No call yet, and it's going to stay with the Lancers.
So they're going with that box look again that we've seen several times for Dan Wandry's squad on that offensive baseline look.
Gives in the Rise now, and Prusko on the court. Rise looking around, gives it back out to Avery. Now to Matthew James, inside to Grutzbacher. Grutzbacher's been the highest scorer here early on with 5 points. Couple of the last few games we've done with Brookfield Center, he's been in foul trouble. We haven't seen him much. Grutzbacher going spinning up with it, got it. And timeout to DeForest, 9-0 run to start this game. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Prairie School is barely beating the Sullivan School.
Well, they're not supposed to.
Yeah. That's where Bar Wikipedia is. All right.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vangsalata from Brookfield Central High School. Brookfield Central 9-0 lead, 9-0 run to start the game here. DeForest held scoreless for the first 5 minutes of this game to open up the WIAA Regional Semis. Matt Peck, Elijah Vangsalata with you tonight. Going up first, and that's the first points for DeForest tonight from Brooks Ullman. So 9-2 lead now for the Lancers. Up with it fast. Prusko cannot make it fall. And rebounded by DeForest. Inside. Beautiful shot that Brooks Ullman again. So first 4 points for DeForest coming from Ullman.
I think Coach was saying in that timeout, man. All of a sudden, 1 minute after that timeout, they're on a 4-0 run, trying to get themselves right back in this game.
To Avery now on the left wing. Prusko now to Rise. Rise pulls up. Rise no good.
Do have one score update if you're ready for it.
Give it to me at the next dead ball.
All right.
Is it?
It's a Prairie School D3 or D4?
D4.
D4 score update. They're taking on the Sullivan School.
Inside, and Prusko steals it now. On the other end, Prusko going fast on the other end. Gives it to Avery. Bounce pass. Got it.
Good 2-on-1 give and go action, and Nasir Avery with the bucket that time.
11-4 lead now for the Lancers.
Gotta love to see that if you're Dan Wandry.
They're looking pretty good early on here. Struggled a little bit at the beginning, but they got some shots to fall now. DeForest looking for some shots on the other end, and foul on the ground.
43-40. The Prairie School leads on Sullivan School in the second half. They started at 6 p.m. because they're playing at Milwaukee South Division, where I think Milwaukee South Division has to play again at 7 too after that.
Yep.
So that's I'm going to keep trying to find some more.
A lot of good games in the area, especially down the street, not far from your Germantown Arrowhead. That's a good one tonight. We won't be able to watch that because you got to pay to watch that. And going up inside, pass, beautiful pass underneath, and that's Liam Schlemer. And it's 11-6 now. So DeForest has made it closer than where they started out at. Obviously down 9-0 to start. Able to get themselves back in here a little bit. Prusko now gives it inside.
That's some kind of interesting news for you guys, your Brookfield Central fans, for our next score update.
Oh, really?
It's actually a pretty big upset brewing. Early.
Beaver Dam?
I'll say it at the next dead ball.
Inside, and there's your dead ball.
We'll say who the foul is on, and then I'll say it.
Brooks Ullman commits the foul there. Sends, let's see, Matthew James to the line. Yep.
It's early, but Toast West is losing to Goldenmeyer 11-7.
Oh, and that's 11-6 here.
So for the Brookfield Central fans, you got to be happy. Toast West is down right now. It's one of their biggest threats on a potential state run. Imagine yelling that out to Dan Wandry. Tosa West is losing right now. It's early though.
And he'll be like, it's only 7-10.
I mean, they're 7-11 right now with Goldenmeyer with the ball with 13 minutes left in that first.
So 13-6 now, Lancers lead. Now from the top of the key. Inside, beautiful pass, and gets it to goal that time. That's Caleb Brandel. And DeForest, they actually, like I mentioned earlier, started out down 9-0, but they've been able to get themselves right back in this to be down only 5 now. Here's a 3, and it's good. Ethan Kosea for 3, and it's a 16-8 lead now. DeForest just got to force a couple defensive stops here. And here's a deep 3. Trade baskets. Lincoln Hotman.
Beautiful look for Lincoln that time. That's contested too, and he drained it.
Inside to Grutzbacher. Grutzbacher going to try to use that size, gives it back out to Rise. Now back to the right wing. From the top of the key. Rise looking to drive in. No, gives it, hands it off now. Up with it fast, pass outside. Now inside to Grutzbacher. Grutzbacher spins and gets through it, and he cannot finish.
Got to get that bounce to go.
DeForest trying to do a track meet on the other end. Nope, stolen.
And then they went too fast.
Now DeForest tried to play that brief press. Now to Rise. Rise on the other end, and he offensive foul. Rise pushes on the defender. It's going to go right back to DeForest. We got 2 Bears jerseys in the building, and those I assume are DeForest kids.
Actually,
You'd think they'd be Green Bay fans.
For my next score update, I'm going to check on the team that will play the winner of this game tomorrow after I check this one. It's what you like about first round, right? You get to see all the big matchups going on
This
here.
is March, ladies and gentlemen.
Catholic Memorial's beating Dominican right now.
I'm not shocked. Inside now. Spinning around and cannot finish that time. Rise gets the rebound.
Like I said, again, it's early. They're only up by 1. Catholic Memorial, it's 17-16, 8 minutes into the game.
That's one of the upsets that have been on the radar tonight that many of us have talked about.
Catholic Memorial almost got upset on Tuesday in the regional quarterfinals after Jackson Albee answered the prayer for a game winner against Brown Deer.
Now back to the top of the key. Now keeps on spinning the ball around. Brookfield Central with a really good ball movement here early on. Here's a 3. He's got it. Ethan Kosea. Yeah, 2 threes today already.
I think Dan Wandry's really happy with that ball movement right there. Moving it around the world. Not really a rush in the world. I think everyone's got their jitters out the way.
Yes, it cannot finish.
They're not playing at home, so that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
That's probably why that.
Yeah.
Home court advantage does matter, I guess, folks.
Yeah, Brookfield Central, like I said, they got tons of fans sitting right in front of us.
Yeah, pack the house. I would assume if they win tonight, they will again tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. Brookfield draws them out well. Considering having 2 high schools, they draw them out well.
They draw a really good student section, too.
Actually, they technically have 3 high schools. They have a private school in the city, too, as well. Inside.
Good find.
And I wanted to take the 3. Here's another 3 outside. No good. Rebounded that time. Now driving up, blocked at time by Grutzmacher. Inbounds it now. Pulls up with it, cannot finish. Grutzmacher grabs a rebound. Rise now with the basketball. Gives it out. Here's a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Grutzmacher, though. I think he's going to take it himself. Nope. Back outside. In now. Beautiful pass to Grutzmacher. And one.
Grutzmacher making his early case for being in the house, huh?
Yeah. I think his dad would like that.
You think a guy like Anthony Rise would like a word for that? How hot he's been lately? I'll find it. I got it.
Find what?
Oh, the score for. I thought you were looking up.
No. I was just looking at stuff.
I'm trying to find it right now. I'm sorry. I forgot. Who's Beaver Dam playing?
No, I forget. Just got to look up Beaver Dam. I keep saying it's Sauk Prairie, but I know I'm wrong. And that's a three! Ita Kosea, 3 threes, 3 for 3. And it gives the Lancers now a 24-11 lead.
Maybe Kosea, too, making his case for being in the house early on.
Here's a deep three. Oh! Lincoln Hopman. And back down a 10-point game. Now Anthony Rise with the basketball to Grutzmacher. Gives it back to Ethan Kosea inside to Grutzmacher now.
I'll give us a score update from that game at the. Oh my goodness!
Grutzmacher with the move cannot. Oh, he almost hit it himself. Yeah. The DeForest player. Who would you even assign a point to in that situation? Now back to the left wing.
Oh, what a move! Beautiful.
Inside. Oh, cannot finish that time. Was Schlamer. Nasir Avery for 3. No good. And now on the other end, up fast. Got it! That time. That is Jaden Dodens.
Dodens really just speedy like a Roadrunner out there right now. He went really fast to the cup.
Inside to Grutzmacher. Gives it back out to Rise. Rise, deep 3. Rise says, why not? 5 for Rise tonight. His first 3 of the night, too.
I thought you were about to say 5 threes. I was like, there's no way. That'll be 15 points.
He's not that crazy yet. He can get that crazy. We saw him score 46 a couple weeks ago and a foul on the ground.
Beaver Dam, 5 seed, beating 14 or 4th seed Sauk Prairie 14. Actually, it's tied now, 14-14 with 8 minutes left in that game. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game tonight. And if Brookfield Central wins, we will have you guys back on tomorrow night on the network here right on Zaleski Sports.
Perfect, Elijah. Inside, up, no good. That time from Omen.
It looks like in Sauk Prairie, too, they have a sellout gym tonight there.
Oh, really?
I don't see an empty seat in there. And the student sections are full. So it'd be interesting to see.
Here's a 3. Oh, just rims out.
They realized DeForest even brought some people here tonight.
Oh, and meanwhile on the other end, Brookfield Central goes fast. Putback is good. Ita Kosea. Inside pass. Anthony Rise with the rebound. Avery now with the basketball, gives it back to Anthony Rise.
Uh-oh. Losing the ball. Oh,
Anthony Rise driving in. Keeps it. He's going to pull for 3. No good. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the only time DeForest and Brookfield Central have played this year. I'm not talking about basketball. Well, after the shot. And it's a 3, by the way.
Football.
They played in football in which DeForest won in overtime in non-conference. It was a DeForest win for 2 and they won.
Was it week 1, right?
Yeah, it was week 1 or 2. I remember it was on Thursday night. All I know
remember
is
these Lancers played the Franklin Sabres in week 2. So
yeah, so they risked it all, and DeForest got the win in football. So let's see who can get the win in basketball tonight. Kreutzbacher just using his size up with it fast.
This would be a big get-back game for Brook Central, huh? If they could get it.
Yep, they probably, some of these people in this gym probably don't remember they played each other in football because that was in August already. Inside, up, and fouled. Going up with it. That time was Hotman. Hotman's first free throw, no good. Second free throw is good for Hotman. 1 for 2 that time. It's an 11-point game now. Inside, and now it's thrown out and stepped out of bounds. Stays with the Central Lancers. There's some quite, let's just say this, after this 3, and Avery misses, no good. There's some quite powerful moments that happen to this gym, and Elijah's going to bring up the team that did it last year, and he's going to give us a score update about that team's.
I'm going to say that the next dead ball.
All right. Up with it, no good.
I'm going to
grabs it.
Try to get as many scoring updates at half that I can report when we come back from our long commercial.
Avery for 3, Avery no good. Brookfield Central's just been pretty good on the offensive glass tonight, let's just say that. Up with it, Rise. No good. When he's coming in, you got to rise for him.
I'll rise for Anthony Rise.
Yeah, that's the slogan they used on Zaleski Sports for the Highlight House video when he beat Menominee Falls with 46. Here's a 3. It's good. That time for Brooks Ullman. And timeout, Dan Wandry. 8-point game. We'll be back after this.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Ving-Salata. 31-23 Lancers lead here with a minute and a half remaining here. DeForest, there's a couple times tonight where they look like they were falling out of it, but they keep fighting back a little bit. And they're only down 8, so this game is pretty far from over.
I want to give a score update on a crosstown rival here. Brookfield East and Menominee Falls are tied at 35 right now. That's a 6-11 game to watch out for a potential upset.
Menominee Falls
beat them, right?
Yeah, last week. That's what I was talking about. I'm like, hey, Joe Ruck's coming into that. I don't know if you like that matchup, but you just got to try to get him back. Now Anthony Rise with the basketball.
And we're seeing a lot of conference matchups in the first round.
Yep. Avery now on the other hand. Rise driving in now, back out to the outside. Takes it back to the top of the key. To the right wing we go. And now it's stolen. Here we go. DeForest could score here. They could possibly make it a 5-point game. Get some momentum back heading into the half.
Try to draw a 4-point play. Do the impossible.
Here's a 3. Uh-oh. Brooks Ullman. 5-point game here at Brookfield Central High School.
This kind of reminds me of Peck. Remember Tulsa West, when Tulsa West ended the half on a big run and they never looked back.
Yeah.
Except this is a different story here. DeForest down, but they were up by double digits at one point in this one.
Yeah. Rise now with the basketball.
And DeForest
Yes,
student section making
those are
noise.
DeForest fans you hear in our microphones right now. They brought out not a big student section, but they're pretty loud. Let's just be honest.
9-1 upsets are very possible.
The fact I'm disappointed with them is one has a Caleb Williams jersey on. The other,
Khalil Mack jersey, too.
I mean, come on. And a foul on Anthony Rise as he goes up.
That wasn't on Rise.
I'm saying they committed a foul on him.
Oh.
He'll have to check in. He'll have to inbound it here. Brookfield Central's got 6 seconds to get a shot off here before half. Stay with us at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a couple of commercials, but then we'll have scoring. And not really an upcoming broadcast schedule because we can't tell you much until we know the final score of this game. Here's a three, and no good off, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We head to half here. DeForest making it interesting here, 31-26. We'll be back here in a couple minutes with scoring.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Banks-Salata here at the half here at Brookfield Central. Brookfield Central with a 5-point lead over the 9th seed DeForest Norskis. First scoring for the Norskis, Brooks Ullman with leading the way with 10, Lincoln Hotman with 7, Jaden Dodens with 5, and Kaden Caleb Brandel, jeez. I could read my own handwriting there. 2 and 2 for him and Liam Schleimer. For Brookfield Central, on the other hand, Henry Grutzmacher and Ethan Kosea are tied at 11 points. And it's Nasir Avery with 2 and Anthony Rise with 5. That's your scoring so far for Brookfield Central and DeForest here at the half. We got 5 minutes until the second half begins here. Just stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a heck of a second half here, being only a 5-point game here. Yeah, share this link with your friends, especially DeForest friends that couldn't make it. Anyways, we'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
We're back. Back here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Vangsalata here. Bringing you boys basketball here on Zaleski Sports regional semi game here. Under 2 minutes remaining here before we get the second half kicked underway, but 5-point lead only for Brookfield Central here at half. And DeForest staying in this game here in the first half. Obviously, they went down by, I think, almost 10, 15 points at one time. They marched right back. I wouldn't rule DeForest out of this game yet, but it'd be interesting to see how this second half opens up here. Elijah Vangsalata told me that Beaver Dam was up by 5.
They just went into halftime at Sauk Prairie. Sauk Prairie is trailing Beaver Dam 29-25 at half. So if the score stands right now, It would be Brookfield Central against Beaver Dam tomorrow night here in this gym, but both games not over yet.
Yep.
And DeForest really putting themselves right back in it.
I encourage you tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night, whenever the game is, get out to one of your girls' basketball sectional final games in the area. I mean, none of them are streamed, obviously.
Up north? Yeah.
Up north they are on the network. Some games up north are, but let's just talk about almost every game in the area here you got to pay for. I mean, I don't even want to talk about all that right now, but all the stuff that's gone into that. But, you know, there's
It's better if we don't.
A lot of games there. A lot of good games going on tomorrow, though, so get out to one of them. There's one at Hartford High School, Pewaukee versus Kimberly. You got at Kenosha-Tremper, you got Muskego versus Kenosha-Bradford tomorrow. There's so many more. There's at Whitefish Bay, I think it's Tosa West, Tosa East versus Union Grove over there. So many good games. So, and we'll be somewhere to get out to your boys' regional final games tomorrow too. Busy day for high school sports tomorrow.
We might be back if Brookfield Central wins.
Yeah. State wrestling is also this weekend. State team wrestling, state hockey. Speaking of that, the Brookfield hockey team lost today at state hockey. That's a co-op with Brook East, Brook Central, I think Menominee Falls, Tosa West, Tosa East. Unfortunately, they fell this afternoon in Middleton. So the Brookfield Stars season came to an end today. But we're set to kick off the second half here in a 5-point game here. 18 minutes to decide who the winner is going to be tonight.
Oh my goodness. Racine Park, big halftime score update.
Uh-oh.
Racine Park only up by 2 on Milwaukee Bradley Tech at halftime.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. That is a big score update.
Well, if you told a Greenfield fan, they'd be happy to hear that.
Oh.
Greenfield's got St. Thomas More, though.
Are they playing a 16 seed? That can't be, right?
No, they're playing probably.
It's probably the same as this, right?
Yep.
Like 8 or 9. But
Yep.
still.
Yeah, I know.
In the first round for Racine Park, they are having some troubles right now.
Gives it to Grutzbacher. Rise for 3. Huge way to open up the half for Brookfield Central.
Nobody better to start off the second half, huh?
And opens up their lead to 8 now.
I think how both student sections, they don't stand up until they score, because I noticed that with Brookfield Central probably with the...
Oh my goodness!
Showtime.
Brooks Ullman
climbing the ladder.
Wow.
That caught me off guard, too.
I know.
I was in the middle of my thought. I was like, whoa. That woke me up.
Yeah, that woke me up, too. Now Brookfield Central on the other end.
Wow, that was something.
Not something you see very often. Anthony Rise to do it that perfectly. Going underneath to the Grutzbacher, and he gets that one in.
Lob City time, huh?
Grutzbacher now leads the way for the Lancers with 13. Inside now. Trying to drive around. Up, got it. Got time. Trading baskets now. That's Liam Schlamer.
I think you got to be very pleased right now if you're DeForest being able to execute on the baskets that Brookfield Central is making, keeping the game really close.
Grutzbacher inside. Gives it back out to Prusko. Prusko for 3. He's got it.
I don't think neither team's missed so far in the half, huh?
Yep, and Prusko, that's his first points of the night.
We got a shootout here.
Now if DeForest wants to even things up, they got to go for a 3 now, too.
It's only fitting, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to.
Take the easy bucket. Yep.
Oh. And out of bounds, and no, foul, I think. No, out of bounds was the official call.
That really caught me off guard with the Racine Park score, though.
Yeah, that's something that shocked me. I'll just say that.
They were one of my picks to go far.
So now inbounds it. And thrown way out of bounds, right to Coach Wandry, a little bit past him.
No, you had a lot of big expectations for them too. Like they were a really good team this year.
They're my expectation. They're my pick to win state.
Yeah.
They better not selling me down here. And maybe I can find a way to hack the document instead and pick them. Yeah.
It's a scary situation though if you're a Racine Park fan.
Yeah, definitely. Rise with the basketball now. Goes up, no good. Cannot finish.
I think the guys in this game got to pay attention to that too, just in case, like a potential state matchup, right?
Yep. Up with it fast. Ooh, cannot finish that time.
Got a lid on that one.
Rise going fast, uncontrolled dribbling. Now back to the top of the key. Inside to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher using the moves and fouled. Going up for
Channeling
it.
his inner Nikola Jokic that time.
First free throw was good for Grutzmacher.
And you guys want some news from Tosa West? Last time we checked, actually Goldemeyer was winning, but it's halftime now at Tosa West. The Trojans lead 41-29 on Milwaukee Goldemeyer, so they're starting to take more advantage of that game. I'm sure Brookfield Central fans are a little bit bummed out about that, huh? they would love to almost troll their fans in a way if they lost, right?
Yeah.
And that's a big threat to them in this section. I think that's their biggest threat in their until the second. They would, if everything lines up, they would face each other in the sectional semifinal, which is currently slated to be at Beaver Dam. But if those two match up, it might be moved out of that area because these two teams not even 5 miles away from each
Otherwise,
other.
if I'm the AD, I'm getting on the phone with the WIAA and said, hey, now, we play right down the street. We're not going up to Beaver Dam.
We got to challenge it.
Yeah. Up fast, no good. And grabbed, and back to the Lancers. There was a push-off on the bottom before the ball even went out of bounds. Avery now to the left wing. Now back. Three-point shot for Kosea. No good. Put back by Avery. No good. Grutzmacher grabs underneath and one.
Oh, he's staring his man down too, but good sportsmanship by Henry Grutzmacher. Helped the other team guy up. That's what you like to see. That's like a perfect move right there. Go up with it.
Oh, yeah.
Do your trash talking and say, all right, I got you, buddy.
Forget about it. I never did it. Don't pretend that you never saw it. Grutzmacher's free throw, no good. Hits the front of the rim. DeForest now down by 12. They had it to 5 at half. Oh. Inside pass up. Got it. That's Caleb Randall. Up fast, got it that time. Prusko for two. Inside pass, trying to backward layup it, he got it. That was Jaden Dodens that time.
We got another upset alert at our next dead ball.
All right,
like
so
scores-wise.
10-point game, it stays. Up, got it that time. Avery with the basket that time. And here's a shot from deep, and that's good that time from Brooks Ullman.
And all of a sudden we're playing run and gun right now, huh? Both teams really going fast.
That was a three by Ullman, right? Or two? Oh, yeah, three.
On DeForest.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Oh, good elevated door.
And there you go. That's Evan Prusko now. We're just straight three-pointers now. The fire department might have to be on watch.
First one in the playoffs.
Yep.
Possibly on the line here.
I'm talking for both teams here.
Yeah.
Up, and front rim's it no good.
Ooh,
Rice going fast.
Steal.
And Prusko up with it, cannot finish. On the other end, DeForest going fast, and way overlaid that time.
He got blocked, maybe.
And puts it from mid-range, no good. Underneath, and nearly stolen, but they're going to call a jump ball.
Well, this is an upset that a lot of people are picking that's starting to get a little bit worse now.
Uh-oh.
Dominican Knights are trailing by 8 against Catholic Memorial right now. something to watch out for, folks. Actually, now that I check right back in, it leads down to 2 now.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
But that's an upset I've seen a lot of people pick.
Yep. Kevin Memorial plays a lot of D1 schools. That's why. They spend the whole year playing Division I schools in the Classic 8. That's why I can see them picking that upset.
Great coach by Cal Johnson, too.
Well, that's not the reason why I'd pick the upset, but it's because they play Division I schools.
Yeah. Saying, you got to have a good coach, too, if you want to be good.
And Grutzmacher inside, got it.
Then you get guys like Henry Grutzmacher, Tower of Terror, huh?
Yep, so now the lead is up to 14. And up on the other hand, I think that might have been blocked underneath, and out of bounds, stays with DeForest. And almost, just avoided the violation there. Spinning, up with it, cannot finish, no good, and a foul. So Omen set to inbound it. Gives it in now. And stolen by Rise now. Here we go. Anthony Rise on the other hand now. Gives it to Prusko. Prusko up with it fast. And timeout to Forest. 16-point lead. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports for Brookfield Central.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
All right, you're back.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vinksalata here from Brookfield Central High School. 14-point lead for the Lancers here with 11:10 remaining.
Sauk Prairie and Beaver Dam just beginning the second half. 15:45 left to go in their game. Beaver Dam leading Sauk Prairie 32-28. The game stands right now. Brookfield Central will be back in this gym tomorrow night playing Beaver Dam if it all started right now. But that score at Sauk Prairie is still a lot of basketball to play over there. So we won't know who the matchup is, even DeForest, if they have one last run in them here.
Now back to the top of the key. Here's a three-point shot. No good. DeForest grabs the rebound underneath, though. Inside. Up with it now. No good. And put back. Oh, cannot finish. He got the fast rebound, but just not able to finish there. Grutzmacher gives it inside now. Back out to Prusko. Prusko gives it out to Rise. Rise for three. Oh. No good.
Sometimes when I see Grutzmacher at the top of the key, I was like, is he going to do it?
Yeah, I wonder sometimes.
The game is involved where big man shoot.
Here's a three-point shot. It's good that time from Brooks Ullman. Cuts it down to 13.
Ullman's on a heater tonight, huh?
Yeah. Here's a three, deep. No good. Rebounded that time. Here's another shot, airballed off the end.
That's not a smart shot that time. No. Kind of forced that one up. Get it, you're trying to cross over, do a little show-off move, but.
And here's a three from Prusko, no good.
I'm guilty of that sometimes too when I play pickup now, compared to when I actually used to play.
And here's a deep three. No good off that on the right side of the rim.
I don't feel like DeForest, like they're forcing a lot of their shots right now.
Yeah.
Got to take it to the basket. Try to get yourselves back in this game. Keep churning into it. Cut it under like 10 points or something. Get it, you're trying to get some good rhythm looks, but you got to concede and try to take those twos first before you go for those aggressive threes contested.
Now from the top of the key. To Avery now. Inside to Grutzbacher. Grutzbacher had to go away for that ball. And back to DeForest. Out of bounds, stays with DeForest. Now from the top of the key, driving up fast, and one that time for Lincoln Hotman. He has a chance to make it a 10-point game on a 3-point play here.
Sauk Prairie and Beaver Dam are really going back and forth right now. We might not know a winner of that game until the end of our game.
Yeah, we might not even know then.
Yeah.
And misses the front end, so it's remained an 11-point game here. Now to the right wing we go. Up in fast, and Prusko finishes it. As of right now, if the results stand, Henry Grutzbacher, actually, Prusko might be. We'll have to count it up after.
Now that you say that, Anthony Rise all of a sudden comes out and rises up.
And inside, makes it that time, Jaden Dodens. 11-point game.
I think I kind of jinxed Grutzbacher that against Menominee Falls. Is like
Avery for three, no good, misses the front end. And Rice grabs the rebound though.
I think I jinxed him, right? I mean, he was fielded in that Menominee Falls game too, Grutzbacher, and then all of a sudden Anthony Rise goes on that heater. The University of Hilo, Hawaii.
Look at this ball moving for Central. Back out now. Here's a 3-point shot. It's good. Ite Kosea, timeout. Full timeout. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted local affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, you're back.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vincelata here tonight. 58-54 game. 58-44 game.
I got a final score update in, I think, Division 3 or 2. Ooh. It's the Greendale Martin Luther game. Is that D3 or
That's
D2?
D2.
Greendale wins the battle of the Greendale.
Really?
It's a Southridge matchup, if you will, right?
What was the final score?
79-62.
Wow, I'm actually
Greendale
shocked
won.
by that.
I mean, they did beat a team like Pewaukee this year. I mean, I know Pewaukee, obviously.
Martin Luther's beat some good teams,
Yeah.
though. That's why I'm surprised.
Greendale's beat some good teams, too, but, yeah, they had to travel to, like, what, not even 2 miles?
A mile. No, not even a mile. Stays with DeForest.
You could bike there?
Yeah, you
easily.
could. You could stop at Raising Cane's on the way. Speaking of Raising Cane's, Brookfield's got a Raising Cane's now. We'll have to ask Brett Grutzbacher or somebody in this gym if they've ever tried it. Right in the hometown now.
Maybe that's where the team dinner's going to be tonight.
Yeah.
Whoever wins this game, I should say.
Yeah.
Not going to say anybody won this game yet. It's still way too early.
Yep, this is March. Crazy things can happen.
That's why March Madness isn't just a college thing.
Yeah.
It's a high school thing too, ladies and gentlemen. A very real thing.
Ooh, look at this defense from Brookfield. And up with it fast. That's Brooks Ullman. Still a 12-point game here. Ever since, obviously, DeForest only down by 5 at half, but ever since they've struggled to get under 10. Ooh, Grutzmacher has
what a save.
Wow.
Kind of went behind his back that time.
Anthony Rise now with the basketball. Prusko driving around here to Avery.
Almost lost it that time.
Now Rise with the basketball.
You hear in this DeForest student section? Oh.
And there's a call on Brookfield Central. There's a foul on Lancers. It was on Nasir Avery. So go back to DeForest. I mean, DeForest can hit a 3 here. It's under 10.
Dan Wadger, you're really not pleased with that right there. What did they call it there? Was it offensive foul?
Yes.
Or travel? I don't know.
Here's a 3-point shot. It's good. Uh-oh. Look at Hotman. And it's down to 9-point game. They got under 10, the benchmark. There's still 5.5 minutes remaining in this game. Now they just gotta, they want to stay in it. They gotta force Brookfield Central a couple stops here. And here's a 3. No good. Uh-oh. DeForest could get a basket here. We got ourselves a game.
They get a 3 here too, especially. Oh, good give and go.
Inside and a foul.
Pretty play. Tulsa West starting to run away against Milwaukee Goldemeyer now. That's a matchup I would love to see. Brookfield Central against Tulsa West one more time.
Not in anyone's court either. That's what will make it the best. Nick Hermison at the line now.
Almost wonder too. Obviously, we're not in charge of this, but I wonder where they would put it if it wasn't at Beaver Dam. Like, it had to be somewhere close,
Brookfield
right?
East?
Yeah.
Tulsa East?
Play it at one. The school that's like in the middle of both. That would be perfect, honestly.
And 1 for 2 that time for 3 throws is Hermison, but it's an 8-point game, so.
Still got a lot of basketball left here. This game is far from over.
And Rise getting teamed here pretty well. Inside to Grutzbacher, using the size. Up with it, he got it. Pass across. Cannot finish that time. Pass down court. Oh, that was a bold pass. He should play for Jeff Bigler's baseball team here. Starting pitcher. Grutzbacher, a charge called. So now inside, looking to go up, and he hits to the side of the backboard with that shot. And a foul that time.
You guys want a score update from Sauk Prairie?
Sure.
8:41 left here to go in that game. The winner of that game, keep in mind, once again playing the winner of this game. Beaver Dam leading 45 to 44 with 8.5 minutes left to go in that game. Still going to be tough to find a winner. Probably going to be way after this game still until they find a winner of that game. If Brookfield Central wins, we'll be back here tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Against the winner of that team.
Anthony Rise gives it back out to the other side.
Look at ball movement again. Oh, spoke too soon. Sorry, Brookfield Central.
And timeout DeForest, down 10. We'll be back in a couple moments after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Venksalata here. 3:41 remaining here in the second half. 10-point game here at Brookfield Central. Here in a WIAA regional semifinal game. Like Elijah mentioned before, winner of Sauk Prairie and Beaver Dam comes to whoever wins this game.
And looking at that game too, I think if Brookfield Central wins, they're going to see a lot of visitor students here tomorrow night no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm looking, I mean, oh, well, I'm blanked out now. Sauk Prairie. I almost said Prairie du Chien.
Here's a three, and no good. That time from Homan.
At Sauk Prairie, it's a sellout gym. And both student sections really brought out a big crowd there, and it's a sellout. So I don't think those two teams are afraid to travel. Say that. And they would be willing to come out to the Milwaukee area tomorrow night if BC holds on here, obviously, still. But I think tomorrow night's game, regardless who plays, it's going to be a really great game.
Oh, yeah.
What is a bad game this time of year?
Yeah, it's true. You always find a bad game somewhere.
I mean, this game turned out to be really good still. Closer than what we had, I think, when we were in this gym last year when we had the Brookfield rivalry for the first round. How about that?
Yeah.
It's like the strategy here for Dan Wandry's team is just let's hold the ball around and try to make them keep guessing and draw the fouls. Drain as much clock. They maybe said we're going to try to save some energy on a back-to-back if they could really finish it off now. And if you're DeForest, you got to try to get some steals now. Oh.
Anthony Rise inside, and he gets it stolen. And they call over and back. Carrying violation, sorry. So go back to Brookfield Central. Grutzbacher inside, gets it to go. Grutzbacher again on the other end. And one.
You actually might have to put him in the house tonight if they win, huh?
I was just counting that up, and I think he's going to be the highlight house if they hold on.
And pretty soon, I'm going to hop off pretty soon here. Get you set up for the
24
post-game interview.
What's nice tomorrow is we don't have to hop off it right away because they do the regional plaque after. So both the final games, we could stay together for the whole thing.
Yeah. Tested, obviously, right away after.
Yeah, next week's sectional final game, same thing. If we get one, you can stay on all the way till the end because of the plaque ceremony.
Obviously, this is all if Brookfield Central holds on. But it's looking a lot like that right now with 2 minutes left.
Here's a three. No good. Rebounded by Avery and Grutzmacher. It was tipped.
I don't know what it is in high school, huh? Like they shake hands and they all walk off so fast.
I know. Prusko for two.
They all want to get their dinners, huh?
They all probably have 8 hours. Pulls up and a foul on the ground.
We'll hop off now.
Elijah's going to say goodnight. He'll be on the call tomorrow night.
Really?
Hotman's first free throw, good. Two for two that time from Hotman. There goes the crowd noise. All right. So now Rise bumped a little bit that time when he was going up with it. Oh. Hey, they're using the same chant I brought up earlier. DeForest chanting, "Let's play football." I talked about that overtime thriller earlier between DeForest and Brookfield Central earlier in the year. Well, safe to say that Brookfield Central got their payback.
I gotta keep the crowd noise up for this.
Yeah. The student section chants back and forth. Rise goes.
This is fun, man. Playoffs.
That's an interesting one. 2 for 2 from Rise that time. Here we go. They're going back and forth both sides here now. And pushed out of bounds. Oh, just saved that time. To Grutzbacher. He wants to put himself in the house. Ooh, almost.
If you want to give it to them, they're out of timeout right now. But
50 to 47. It's a Beaver Dam lead over there with 5 minutes remaining.
Hey, shoot 2.
I'm confused. Who are they saying thank you seniors to? Their season's not over yet. Grutzbacher for another year too after this, right?
Yep, Grutzbacher here another year. Big man underneath, that's huge. 27 for Grutzbacher.
This will be our first time without Rise in the house.
The Lancers will play this one out. 27, Grutzbacher leads the way tonight with scoring.
We can confirm we have a game tomorrow night.
Yeah, we confirmed ourselves. We will be back here tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Don't know who it's going to be still.
Number 13, Nick Hermanson. Also checking in with the North number 4, Derek Klein.
Kimberly's up by 23 against Holman. They just get a new coach too.
To the right wing we go. Here's a three-point shot. It's good. Alex Trosh, that's his first three of the day, too. His first points of the day, I should say, too. So 71-55 Lancer lead. They'll probably just hold us out for the remainder of the game, and they'll get to wait for Sauk Prairie or Beaver Dam. Grutzbacher! 29. Grutzbacher will be in the house tonight.
Just hold it. Just hold it. Short.
Are they going to hold it, or are they going to... Yeah, Grutzbacher doesn't look like he wants to do it. And Brookfield Central moves on to the regional final. We'll be back here tomorrow night on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up next.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here at Zaleski Sport. We'll just go with you first. We'll wait for him. Good night, Coach, tonight with the wins today. What were your keys to the win tonight, obviously?
Well, we talked, it's tough. You work all season to get, a top seed, and, then you don't play, you sit for a week, it's kind of tough. Our guys handled it really well. We thought that having Henry inside was a huge advantage for us. That obviously proved to be true. He did a great job. We talked a lot about just kind of doing what we do and doing what we do best. And, we're still playing a lot of young guys, and we're pretty immature at times. And that comes through, right? You see stretches of the game where we're really good, and then we feel comfortable and we go away from what we do really well, and then we're not so good.
So yeah, we just talked about how the other game, whoever you face tomorrow, Beaver Dam, it's like really close. We're watching like crazy up there. But just tell me what it's like as a coach, like to coach on back-to-back nights on regional weekend, because it's like tough just like that. Like you win tonight, you got to go and play right away 24 hours from now again.
It's really tough, right? And it's great being the number one seed, but right then you're in that situation where you're playing the winner of an 8-9 game and then the winner of a 4-5 game. So you kind of don't really know who to prepare for. So in some ways, you're preparing for 4. But again, it's really what it comes down to. You got to be ready with yourself, do the right things, and it's tough. Now we'll send the guys home, get them in an ice bath, and get some sleep. And coaching staff will be up most of the night getting ready. We have some stuff ready, but we got more, and then you just gotta. Everybody's in the same boat. So we'll come in and practice tomorrow and lace them back up tomorrow night.
Great game, Coach. We'll see you again. 24 hours from again now. All right. First time in the house, Henry Grutzmacher. I think you're the first player since we started covering Brookfield Central that's not Anthony Rise.
Oh.
So you're in the house tonight. I think I got you for 29. Yeah, 29. So, I don't keep track of that.
Oh, okay.
I'd be going crazy if I had to keep track of that. Just tell me about how you guys got the win down, because you're just such a threat in the paint. Just tell me about how you get it done.
We just move the ball. That's kind of the origin of all this. If we can move the ball, they try and double me. Easy kickouts, easy swings, because we have a lot of three-point shooters, and you try and double Anthony, double me. You got really good shooters all around that can just hit shots.
You just tell me. I asked Coach Warner the same thing on regional weekend. I know you gotta play tonight. You gotta right away 24/7 from now. You gotta go play again like tomorrow night. Just tell me about as a player how that feels and what you gotta do to prepare for back-to-back days just like that in the playoffs.
This isn't the first time we've done back-to-back days, but first you gotta get a good night's rest. Gotta be ready, but can't take any game for granted. Because we gotta watch film. We gotta probably get into the gym tomorrow morning. That's all about playoffs. You got to be ready for anyone.
Perfect. Thank you. Do you know what to do?
Yep.
Oh, you do? All right. Perfect.
I am Henry.
No. You gotta take the mic first.
I am Henry Grutzmacher, and I'm in the house.
Thank you. Great game, Henry. We'll be back here tomorrow again. Good to see you. All right. MedPeck signing off here. Brookfield Central gets the 73-55 win. We'll be back here like 23 hours from now again. It's Beaver Dam, Sauk Prairie right after this. We'll figure out just stay tuned. Just look online. You'll see the matchup tomorrow, and that's what we'll see here tomorrow. So Elijah makes a lot on the call tomorrow. Matt Peck signing off. Good night.
Really quick, too, right before we sign off here tonight, 54-49, Beaver Dam leads on the 4-seed Sauk Prairie. That's an interesting thing to watch out for. You can watch that on ESPN Beaver Dam right after this. And we'll send you guys right there right now. Check it out to see who your Brookfield Central Lancers will play tomorrow night. Have a good night.